Shanika. I'm coming to you guys today with my first YouTube review. I'm going to be reviewing on some hair that I just installed and I'm loving, but I'll get to that in a minute. New to YouTube as far as reviewing is concerned, I have another channel that I use primarily to share family stuff, pictures and videos of my children and my family and all that stuff. So I started a whole new channel, A Beautiful Disaster. And I'm going to be coming to you guys with reviews, product reviews, and stuff that I buy with my own money. Nobody's sending me stuff. I just want to make that clear. So this is my honest opinion of, you know, the things and stuff that I buy and I use as a consumer. So today we're going to talk about this hair that I got from Glamangelshair.com. New company. I am so in love. And this will be my initial video because I've only had the hair for a very short time, 5 days, since I've made my Rioux part and installed it, and a couple days before that is when I actually got the hair. So I'm going to insert a video right here so you guys can get into how the hair came. I shot it real quick when I got it, what it was looking like when it got here, how it's packaged, you know, etc., before I did what I did to it. And then I'll be right back to give you guys my review. This is going to be 3 bundles of hair. This came from Glamangelshair.com. And inside I have 3 bundles of hair, 18, 20, and 22 inch, reasonably priced, $105, $115, $125 for the different bundles respectively, going up in length. So we're just going to open them up and do a show and tell. Okay, so here we have the bundles. I've opened them up, took them out of the nice maroon and white tissue paper they came in. Okay, so here you have the 18 inch. This is the 20 inch. And this is the 22. I can tell you right now, these are really full, very silky. This is the Brazilian Silky Straight hair, by the way. 18, 20, and 22 inch. They come with these little cards like this. Say Glamangelshair. Let me see if I can get this to focus. A little better. Not really. Glamangelshair, and it has their contact information. I'll put it in the information bar below, but I laid it out on a white towel so you can kind of get more of a look of the hair. I have it in the bathroom where I have the most light. But that is how they look, freshly opened. This is the wefting. Try to make this a little better also. So those are the wefts. Nicely made, if I do say so. So far, so good. So I will be co-washing this hair and getting ready to put it on a U part. I make my U parts using these bad boys right here. So I'll be using one of these little dome caps. I like the mesh because when I co-wash, I like my hair to be able to breathe and kind of dry a little faster. So I will come back to you guys in a couple days once I have made the U part, installed the U part with an initial review, and then in a couple weeks with a final review. Okay guys, so that was just a little bit of what the hair was looking like when I got it. It came in that maroon and white tissue paper that you saw there. So it had little ribbons on it and also came with those cards. I have them here. They say all of the information for the company on them, and they also have on the back what type of hair it is, what the inches are, and all the specs on the hair. So again, this is 3 bundles of hair that I have in. I used all 3 bundles. It is 18, 20, and 22 inches. And I am in love so far. As I said before, I have had no problems with it. Obviously, or I wouldn't be saying I love it so much. I can't get over it. So when I got the hair, I knew I wanted to do a review on it, and I knew it would be my first review, and I wanted to give a full review. I like when people show me everything with the hair. Obviously, no matter what you do, you're not going to get the same hair. I mean, you're not going to get these bundles. So you're going to get the same bundle, you know, type and quality. So I want to show you guys kind of the quality of the hair. That was the point. And I have my bachelorette party and my bridal shower coming up. Yay! Get married. So I wanted to do something a little different, a little spunky. I wanted to, you know, be hot. So I went to the Sally's thinking I would go red. And I went in there, lost my mind, and I ended up going with Aqua. So I got this, and this is the Ion Color Brilliance Bright in Aqua. It is a semi-permanent color. Initially, I did not want to bleach this hair, but I ended up having to bleach the hair because the L'Oreal High Color that's supposed to lift to an ash blonde. That did not work. So if you're looking for something that works to color this hair or to lift it and, you know, do all those things, you're going to have to actually bleach it, because it did not. It got to about a brown. There's some brown in here where I did try it. But not anything that's noticeable, and definitely not something that an Aqua or any color like that is going to read on. So I went back, I got some Rioux bleach. It's Rioux. I'll also put that in the description bar below. It's a little less harsh, and it smells like peppermint. So that's the reason why I like it. And I used that with a 40 developer that I already had. So this is the 40 developer. This is also Ion. I use all Ion products when coloring my hair. That's just me. Nothing special about them. They work. They're salon grade, but other than that, I just like them. And I went ahead and I used that. I placed my highlights where I wanted them, and then I went ahead and I washed it out. The other thing is, with this hair, as far as bleaching is concerned, it was a pleasant experience. The hair immediately took the color, and you saw it start to lift, and I love that. I don't like when I get virgin, quote-unquote, hair, and you try to lift it and you see reds and brassiness and all that. That's a sign that the hair has been processed. And I know that because I've dyed my own real hair. And so I know that if the hair has been colored before or been through certain processes, that it'll go basically through the rainbow of colors that are under there before it'll strip that pigment. With virgin hair, it's supposed to go like that. And this hair, it did. So I was happy with that. Only took about 15 to 20 minutes. And then I was able to put my Aqua on there and let that sit for another 15 to 20, minutes. And honey, it was fabulous. It was exactly what I wanted. My disclaimer on that is that I'm a paralegal, so if you want blue Smurf hair, you're going to have to leave it on there a little longer. I could not have the blue Smurf hair. My boss would send me home, little girl, you stepped over the line too much. I try it, but I'm not going to try it like that. So this is what I'm working with. You can see it a little bit there, and a little there, like. That's majorly where it is in the front. And then you can see some of it. I can see it in the light here, down in the bottom there, and over here a little bit. So it's all throughout. It's kind of like a peekaboo pop here and there. And I really like it. I think it's cute, but still subtle, so I can do my day-to-day thing and be a professional and meet with clients and all that. Anyway, the point was to see if it could take color, and this hair took the color. I've seen no change in the hair. It's not shedding. It didn't turn into a beast. Like, it's perfect. So I went ahead, I did that. Once I was done with that, I washed it, co-washed it again, and then the hair dried. It didn't take too long to dry. It dried pretty quickly. I was able after that to go ahead and curl it, which I paused and hesitated about curling this hair, and that's a sign for me. Personally, I don't like bone straight hair. When I get a straight hair, I'm usually going to curl it, but in this case, I went ahead and almost wore it straight because it had so much body to it. And actually, it has a bit of a natural, very slight, but a wave that I like when you just have it in its natural state. And so I went ahead and curled it anyway because I had somewhere to be. And I went through piece by piece and just took my little pieces, like about that big, and I like the bigger waves. I have a Remington 1.5-inch curling wand that I use, and that's my, quick go-to. And I went through my entire head. The hair curled like butter. It just did what I told it to. I did not have to fight. I did not have to invite it to meet me in the street. And that's what I like. I like a low-maintenance hair. I have 2 kids. I have a man. I got a job. I got a lot going on, just like anybody else. And I do not have time to fight with my hair. If it's going to do too much, it's going to end up back under the sink somewhere. I'm going to move on to something else. But this hair, it did what I told it to. And actually, my hair, the state that it's in right now, this is after 4 days. So Saturday I curled it. I have not curled it again since. I have not wrapped it. I have just basically wrapped the front of my hair because I do not have a closure. This is my real hair up in the front. I'll zoom in a little bit. See my little curly roots down there too. And so I did not, usually I would put a silk scarf on the front of my hair because I do blend my real hair, and then a bonnet so I could, kind of wrap all this up. but I did not do that in this case. I went ahead and I've just been sleeping on it with the front of my hair wrapped down, and this is what I'm working with. So that's how well it holds a curl is basically what I'm saying. So you can, you know, wand it, and a few days later you're still going to have something you know, if you're like me, I'll just roll with it. I'm like, okay, I'm going to work. Yep, I'll just take this with me. So I'm happy so far. I have not had any problems. I've had no shedding, like literally no shedding. I have not seen a string of this hair, not in my car, not on my desk, not in my house, not yet at least. And that's a good sign with bleaching and coloring and all that. Usually some hair, it'll just turn it into a mess. I mean, it'll just be, you know what, forget it. You done, throw that trash. But with this hair, it is still, you know, kicking and live. The luster on this hair, I'd say it's medium. It is not super shiny, which I don't want super shiny hair. I blend my real hair, and I have an okay grade of hair, I'd say, but I still, you know, don't want the hair. I don't want to have to slather my hair with something in order for it to even look like this is even realistic. So I don't have to do that because it's right in the middle. It's not the lowest I've seen. It's not the shiniest I've seen. It's pretty natural and believable of a luster. It's definitely soft, but not too soft. Initially, I did kind of get worried because it's very silky, and I was like, oh, you know, how's it going to look when I put it in? But, honey, it has life, and she is living. I am happy. I have no problems whatsoever with it, and I just love it. So it will be going with me, like I said, to some very key events, my bachelorette party and my bridal shower and all these, you know, once-in-a-lifetime things, and I'm very excited, and hopefully it'll be good to me. I'm going to try to be good to it and not do too many more crazy things to it. I'm going to link below my Instagram. You guys can follow me there, and you can see pictures of me day to day with this hair and how it works out. And also I'm going to put all the information, as I said, for Glamangelshair below. You can go to their website. Their prices do start at $75. I gave you guys the prices for these bundles back in the unpacking portion of this video. I do not have them in front of me right now. I do know though, starts at $75 and goes at $10 every 2 inches. That is industry standard, and honestly, where I'm coming from, if the prices start under $100 for virgin hair, good virgin hair, hair you can color, hair you can customize, hair you can, you know, work with, I think that's a bargain. That's just me. And I'm the kind of person, I'm going to pay for what is quality. I'm not going to go cheap or, you know, I want a Bobby Boss price, but I want, you know, this kind of hair. So I'm very glad I wanted to bring it to you guys and tell you guys how great it is. Go see it. Go to their website, look at their, you know, reviews, and Google them, YouTube them, do whatever you got to do. But, again, I'll be back in a couple weeks after I've worn it for a little longer to tell you guys how it's going, how it's doing. All my information is below. Information for the products that I showed here and how I got this look. If you have any questions or comments or suggestions, you know, this is my first video, so I'll take criticism. Go ahead and put it below. Necessary criticism. If it's something stupid, I won't even respond. But, thank you guys for watching, sitting through this long video. I know it's long, but I wanted to give you guys the real on this hair and not just come and say, oh, that's great, and then leave. I love it. I will be back to tell you guys if I continue to love it. And if you see me on Instagram in 3 days and I took it down, then you know something happened, but I can't see that happening right now. And again, I will be back later on also with hopefully some other product reviews and hauls and stuff. And, you know, I do buy everything with my own money. I work, and I like to shop just like any other woman. And I'll be back to show you guys all the stuff I buy and what I do. So I will see you guys later. Thank you for staying tuned. Hopefully we have a long, happy relationship, me and viewers. All right, bye. Beautiful creature.